When there is a natural disaster like the recent earthquake in China, many of us are eager to donate money to help the victims. But how can you make sure your money is going to do the most good? SNN's John Woodruff has some tips from a disaster philanthropy expert.
Center for Disaster Philanthropy President Bob Ottenhoff says Americans donate hundreds of millions of dollars to disaster relief each year.
All of this money isn't necessarily well coordinated or effectively spent.
Ottenhoff wants to help donors and nonprofits better coordinate their efforts. Part of that comes down to when people donate.
90% of all dollars given to disasters is given within 90 days.
Which helps with the initial response, but doesn't help with planning and preparing for a disaster like a hurricane or the long-term recovery period.
Organizations are going to need your support a week later, they're going to need it a month later. Probably in some cases, if the disaster is big enough, they're going to need your support a year from now.
And when you donate to a cause like California wildfires or earthquakes in China, Ottenhoff suggests narrowing your scope, giving money to specific causes like home reconstruction or caring for children.
So think a little bit about what are the things that really matter to you? What are your values? What are your priorities? Where do you think your gift can be most effective?
Reporting in Sarasota, John Woodruff, SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
Well, the Center for Disaster Philanthropy President Bob Ottenhoff is on the Suncoast in partnership with the Patterson Foundation to discuss how to better coordinate the efforts of local nonprofits and their supporters.